Hello, I'm the Pink Cat and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to create 3 looks using the Modern Renaissance palette. I want to create one natural, one out of this world and one dramatic. I'm going to be doing this series with a whole bunch of different palettes, so you don't have to run around getting different single shadows or getting 3 different palettes to create a look. I want you to be able to buy one palette and create awesome looks with it. So here we go. I'm going to be showing you 3 different looks that you can create with the Modern Renaissance palette. Now a little bit about this palette. This palette is made by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called the Modern Renaissance palette and it has a bunch of different burgundy tones. Now this palette came out last year, I believe, so it's like a little late on the bandwagon, but to start off this YouTube channel I want to show you my favorite palette, show you the different looks you can create with it. So for the natural look, I'm going to be using all the brown shades and some of the orangey yellowy shades. I'm going to start off with my Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease. I'm going to be dipping into warm taupe and I'm just going to put this right into that crease. Now your crease is the little part in between your eyeball and your bone. To be completely honest, you can leave the house with just this. I'm just going to go in a little bit more to really deepen that up. And now I'm going to just start dragging it a little bit up onto the bone. Now that you feel like that's all blended out, we're going to move on to the outer corner. Now I'm going to be using this Eka brush, which is a blending brush that is kind of thin, but it's pretty wide. I'm going to dip that a little tiny bit into that Cypress Umber color. And then I'm just going to take that right here. What I like to do as well, you've blended everything out onto here, you just want to use, while it's clean, just right into the crease, only here. Now I'm going to just be doing that on the same side. I mean on the same thing on the other side. Now a tip with blending, you want to make sure that you're holding onto the end of the brush and really lightly blending it out. Otherwise, if you're putting too much pressure, it's not going to really go anywhere. Now just to blend that out a little bit more, I'm going to be going in again with the Zoeva 221 like soft crease again, and with nothing on the brush, I'm just going to be just fading that out into nothing. Now for the lid, you could stick with the matte look and put tempera onto your lid, but I like to use a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to be using Vermeer. I'm going to be using this Kylie Cosmetics brush. It is like a eyeshadow brush, but more fluffy and blendable. And I'm going to be taking, oh god, that's a lot of eyeshadow. That's a lot of eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be taking that just onto the lid here. Because this brush has picked up a lot of eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using the one tap into both eyes. Now I'm going to go back in with the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease and blend this all together. So you want to start in the crease, blend that, then you want to blend this little section right in the middle of your lid. And see how easily it just blends out? That's what I love about Anastasia eyeshadows, is that they just blend out so seamlessly and easily. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the Modern Renaissance palette is available from Sephora Australia and retails for $75. This palette is a little bit more on the expensive side, but I promise you, every little dollar is worth it for this eyeshadow palette. Now, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of mascara and I'll be right back. Now to finish this look off, you could go with any color lipstick you want, but because it is a very nude look, I'm going to stick with the nudes and use this Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Naked. Now you could just stop here and leave the house looking like this, but I'm a highlight girl, so I'm going to put on some really natural highlight. This is the Too Faced Love Light highlight in Blinded by the Light. I'm going to be using the Zoeva 105 Luxe highlight brush. I'm just going to do 2 swipes in it and see how natural it is. It's amazing. And there you go. Here's a really nice natural makeup look. Now let's move on to the dramatic look. I'm going to be taking the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush again, and I'm going to dip it into red ochre. Now I'm just going to take that through my crease. And again, you can see that these eyeshadows just blend so effortlessly. It is so easy. You can do a look in like 5 minutes. That's how easy they are. Now I'm going to be taking this just a little bit higher. I'm going to be using the same brushes because these are the brushes that like work the easiest, and it's also so you don't have to buy like 1,000 different brushes. You can use the same ones you have. I'm going to be getting that Eka brush again, and I'm going to be dipping that into Cypress Umber again, but I'm going to do a swipe instead of just a little tap, and then I'm going to put it exactly where it was last time, but as you can see I'm using more, so it's going to be more dramatic. And again with the Zoeva brush, just to blend it together. Now I'm really dragging it into the inner corner because it just makes your eyes pop a little bit more. Now can you see how much more dramatic this look is? And it's pretty much doing the exact same thing you did with the natural look, just using different shades. Now I'm going to be taking the same Kylie brush and using Primavera. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to be going ham with this. With the natural look, I just used whatever was on the brush to use on the other eye, but I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to make both of them. And then again with that blending brush. Now what really brings in a very dramatic look is dragging your eyeshadow under your eye. So I'm going to grab this e.l.f. defining eye brush, and I'm going to be taking that red ochre color that we put in our crease and just bringing that right under the eye. This brush is actually perfect for under eye. I love it so much for it. Now I'm just going to pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Now you could go with the same nude color, but I'm going to go for a darker color. I'm going to be using this Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick in Love Bite. I think this color matches this palette so well. I love it so much. I use it all the time with this. Legit, the guy across the road is watering his grass and it's raining. Oh my lord. And here's the dramatic look for any time of the night, any occasion, anything. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I just realized I forgot to put the blinding highlight on. Anyway, I would have used the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Nicole Guerrero, don't know how to pronounce it, highlight palette. I look really weird, I like my lips. Yeah, I would have used Forever Young. Okay, so now for the colourful look. Time we've all been waiting for. Again, I'm going to be using all the same brushes. Yes, they are like filthy, but yeah. I'm going to be using the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush into Love Letter. I'm going to go pretty ham with that and do that right into the crease. Oh my god. Now I'm going to be picking up Real Gar with the Eka brush. I'm using the other side of the brush, just on the outer. And I'm really packing that on. Now that I've got my desired pigment, I'm now just going to blend them two together. I'm not going to touch the orange too much because I don't want it to turn into the purpley color. Now on the lid, I'm going to be taking the burnt orange eyeshadow on the Kylie brush and pack that onto the lid. Now I'm going to go back in with the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease. I'm going to be taking Venetian Red, don't know how to pronounce it. And then I'm going to take that in the crease now to just like pull it all together. And using the e.l.f. defining eye brush, I'm going to be taking Love Letter underneath. I'm taking that pretty far in. And again, I'm going to go put on some lashes and I'll be right back. To complete this look, I'm going to be using Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in Brown Sugar. This really complements the orange that I have going on. And then to finish this look off, I'm going to be using the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Nicole Guerrero, I don't know how to say the name. And I'm going to be using Dream Day, a Daydream. Daydream Day. And there we go. Created this really nice random look. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I do plan on doing more on different palettes. I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Subculture and the Prism palette. I definitely want to do a tutorial on those because the colors in there are so pretty. If you want to see a specific palette, do let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the near future. Bye!